Hey guys, it's your favorite Unc here. Go ahead and click that subscribe button below so you don't miss a single episode of Nightcap. That button right here. Come for the sports, stay for the stories. Joe Burrow breaks down past success against the Chiefs and says, I think we're built to beat them. Joe Burrow is 3-1 all-time against Kansas City. Appearing on New Heights Podcast Live, Burrow said, I think we match up pretty well with them. I think we're built to beat them. I always appreciate legendary battles we have. Guys go out there always making plays. Patrick is always out there making plays. Both teams have big-time offensive lines and a great matchup. One of the biggest question marks this offseason, what's going to happen with T Higgins? They have franchised him. He wants that long-term deal. This is what T Higgins says. He says he anticipates playing for the Bengals in 2024. He told reporters at his youth football camp Sunday. Higgins, who's entering in his fifth year in the league, has requested a trade earlier this offseason after Cincinnati placed the franchise tag him. I don't appreciate it. I've grown a love for Cincinnati, and I didn't think I would. I'm looking forward to it. Higgins is fourth in his draft class with 3,684 receiving yards. 3 players ahead of him, Justin Jefferson, CeeDee Lamb, and Brandon Ayuk, also have yet to receive contract extensions. Okay, let's talk about what Joe Cool said.
The facts. The facts.
He's 3-1 against Kansas City. He says he believes they're built to beat them.
They are. They are. I mean, what he said is factual. I think when it comes to the quarterback play, obviously when it comes to the quarterback play, the accolades, people will always put Mahomes ahead of him because of the Super Bowls and the playoff wins. But we are 3-1 against them. From a team perspective, offensively, we are built to beat them. Why? Because we have a special quarterback in ourselves over in Cincinnati. One that can match up toe-to-toe with Patrick Mahomes. One that takes care of the ball. Also, in crunch time, when it matters most, and it's 2 minutes on the clock, and you know you need to score, we also have a quarterback on our end that can go get it done and make the right throws at the right time and not turn the ball over. Defensively, our defensive coordinator also, which is why the maturation of why we play so well against the Chiefs. Also, we've always had the supporting cast. We've always had the personnel that matches up well against him. Sometimes it's like that. There's always a team that has your number, right?
Yeah.
No matter what you do. You don't see them that often until you get to the playoffs. But for some reason, when it comes to that chess match, you always have the pieces that fit very well. And it's always a good game when you face that team. Now, again, the Chiefs have always, even though we're 3-1, the Chiefs have the Super Bowls. They have the accolades. They got the Lombardis. We just haven't got over that hump. If we get a healthy Joe Burrow this year, it's going to get scary. Come playoff time, we already know what's going to happen in the regular season. What we do need to fix in Cincinnati is we need to fix the slow start. We have a problem having a slow start and then picking up as the season goes. If we can get a jump on the competition and come out the gate, if we can come out the gate hot, and then after goddamn Thanksgiving, and just go on cruise control and just play good football, I think we're going to be good. I just don't like the fact that we start so slow. We'll start 0-2, we'll start 0-3, and got to crawl and fight our way back into contention.
So y'all beat...
If we get a healthy Joe Burrow, you already know what's going to happen. That AFC North is a wrap.
Think about it. You keep saying if.
If he's healthy. Listen, this is a game. Injuries happen. It's part of the game. But when you lose a quarterback of that magnitude, who I consider to be the second best, first best, it depends on who you ask.
He ain't no first best. And you can ask anybody. You can ask Cincinnati.
Okay.
He ain't the first.
All right. I knew you're gonna get.
Come on, Ocho. Now, even you.
I know. That's my team, though. You see what jersey I got on, right?
I understand that, but even you know.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Second best.
Okay.
You want to argue the fact? No. Okay. Cool. Right. Second best. But even still, that's good. When there are 31 other quarterbacks.
But let me ask you this, Ocho.
But no, if Joe is healthy, it's up and stuck.
Let me ask you a question.
It's up and stuck.
You're built to beat Kansas City. So what happens when you don't play Kansas City in the first 8 weeks of the season and you go down 3-5 like you normally do? Then what?
We fight and claw back.
You make it a lot. You're making it a lot more difficult on yourself.
Difficult. Exactly.
So instead of having all these games on the road, maybe you get somebody, maybe Buffalo. Now you've gone to Buffalo and beaten them. You've even gone to Kansas City, but beat them. You make your job a little easier.
Difficult, right?
As opposed to like getting these games at home. You don't have to travel. You get to sleep in your own bed, things of that nature. But the injuries is the biggest concern because he's been injured more times. He's not finished the season more times than he has finished the season.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, that's, you know what? It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. But if anything, to me, I'd like to say this would be the year he stays injury free. I just think it is. And if you're going to get hurt, let's get hurt early in your career as opposed to on the back end or opposed to in the middle.
Hey, if I done got me by 5 or 6, if it got me by 3 or 4 Super Bowls, I start getting hurt and I can break down because I can walk away. I mean, you don't want to be right. You don't want to be in a situation like Andrew Luck. See, it's a lot easier to walk away from the game when you Tom Brady or Peyton Manning. Right. Because here I am in year 21, 22, Peyton in year 18. Right. Oh, man, look I got all the MVPs. I've gotten Super Bowls. I've gotten all the accolades. But look at a guy like Andrew Luck. He has to walk away after what, 5, 6 years?
Yeah, he got beat. He got beat up bad. He got beat up bad. But in Joe Burrow's case, his injuries had nothing to do with the punishment he was taking behind center. You know, the calf.
Yeah. The one time the ACL, he got sacked in the pocket. He got tweaked a certain way.
Oh yeah,
the thumb. But did he hit his thumb on somebody's head? Because did he break a?
I'm not sure. It was his wrist that was bothering him.
It was his wrist because he threw it.
Yeah, it was wrist that was bothering him. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure how it happened. But one week they saw him wearing a brace. Yeah, you know, and then played in the game. He threw, and I don't know what happened. But again, I think he's healthy now. Yeah, he's gonna be all right. I'm sure. They might be in the off-season program now. So they're gonna be fine. I hope they get something done with T Higgins because he's deserving. He's deserving.
What you gonna do with Jefferson? I mean, with Chase.
I know. With Chase, I know. Unc. I know.
Have you ever been on a team? Have you ever been on a team? Have you ever seen a team pay 2 number ones? Especially in today's market, where today's market is what it is. Because Jefferson is going to, first of all, I keep saying Jefferson. Chase, because it's 3 of them. Chase, it's CeeDee Lamb.
Chase, CeeDee, and Jefferson.
Everybody just wants the first one to see the domino fall. That's what everybody waiting for. Because I believe all the teams really want to do something. But I want you to set the market.
Right. And so I can overlap.
We all in the subdivision. We all got 10,000, 15,000 square foot home with pool. We got theaters. We got a bowling alley. We got an 8-car garage with 15 bedrooms and 10 baths. We all got the same house.
Yes, sir.
I just waiting for somebody to put their house on the market so I can see what the bid is. That's what these guys are doing, Ocho. No, nobody want to be first because you already know you're going to be the highest paid receiver for exactly one day.
One day. Yeah, but listen, man, maybe in the draft. Maybe in the draft. Obviously, T Higgins said all the right things today. He said all the right things at his camp. You know, obviously he requested a trade. We all know that. He is deserving of what it is he wants. Yeah. His play has been magnificent. One of the few teams where I think we were fortunate enough to have 2 number 1 receivers. This is a very, 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 very deep draft class at the receiver position. I think maybe, I'm not sure what may happen. He might get traded. Maybe during the draft. You never know. Maybe during the draft. But again, I love T. I would love to see him with my Bengals, but also from the business side of things, what he's done for the Bengals organization and that team and that city, what he's done for me. Just watching him, you know, from afar. Even when he's at Clemson, to see him, the maturation and the growth that he's possessed to this point, he is deserving of that money, that big money, that kind of money that secures your future, where your mama straight, you know, when you have kids, your kids straight. That's all I'm saying. I would love to see him stay, but I also want him to get what he deserves.